ability to move. Maybe someone's told you hold the deep squat for so many days. It may well have some positive benefits, but what can happen is when we hold a position for a long time, whether that be stretching, whether it be like something like this, often the body just submits and we can create laxity, but it might not be useful. And that laxity might create a response within the body that it has to tense something else up. And I see this a lot in people who are really flexible, hypermobile. So they've got laxity in the joints, but the body's had to put some tension somewhere else to compensate for it. So they still have issues, they have pain, they have biomechanical issues. What we need is we need everything working together. We need relaxation, we need contraction, and we need that to be able to happen rapidly. So rather than holding that position there, I'm always proposing that let's learn how to create space down here. Let's learn how to load down here. Let's learn how to navigate down here. So what I mean by that, I'm using this ball like I did in the last video to show you how I'm using my upper body as well. I'm not just using my legs. I'm shifting my load. I'm shifting my center of mass. I'm shifting my intention and my tension. So I'm going to go from here. I'm loading here, right? So the load goes to here. So I'm learning how to do that, but then it goes to there, and that creates that space. I'm able to move well here, so that I can advance that to that. But I'm stable throughout it. I'm not wobbling. My energy and everything's very efficient. My movement's very efficient in there. And obviously, once we get external forces acting upon us, it's different. We get into a real world environment like sport and stuff. I know it's different. But we're starting to unlock that capacity and that potential, but also that awareness of how to shift our body weight, how to shift our mass, and how to load these structures in ways that they've maybe not been loaded for a while. Because a common fault with this is, you'll see people, I'll ask them to go like that, and they kind of go here, and everything kind of collapses in, and they over-rotate here to try and create that space, but everything's a little bit off then. Rather than nice and efficient, short movements, short but powerful and intentional. I'm generating force and power there, and then stability. I've got my load there, and then bang, and I can do that repeatedly. Repeatedly, bang, 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 bang. Or I can go bang, bang, and I've got that ability to move down here, to own this territory, rather than just visiting it. Just I'm gonna hold this position and hope that that does something. I'm going to hope that that enacts some positive response in my mobility. For me, mobility is your ability to control your body, to control it through range, to control it through space. And for me, this is a better way